CT star for Navi, and they've got the dual Berettas out with Perfecto as well. 1 HE grenade as the execution comes through. As the first frag on multi-soil comes in, it's Patsy that goes down, a key fragging unit. And it's going to be a couple of kills as simple as well. 4 versus 2, Chopper and Wonderful to try and pick up the pieces, but it's not looking too good for them.
No, they opened the door there before the molly landed top hut, given a chance for a duel. The opening coming the way of Navi, and now just to mop up the pieces here, Wonderful and Chopper. They'd love to get their hands on this bomb, but Simple on the prowl, peppered away for now. But the push is coming through lobby, more space to be taken, and there you go, Wonderful. Gonna have to hit a couple of those against Simple throughout this series.
Yeah, it was up to Navi to give those opportunities up, and there it is. Simple will be giving that first frag away. 3 versus 2, still a lot of HP here available, and they're looking for that next frag here. Electronic, next up, fires off the shot. They know where he is now, and they have recovered the bomb as well. A headshot comes through, down at 3 HP. 40 seconds remain, and Bit trying to close the gap here, trying to lock them in towards the lobby, but there's another kill, and they're just offering themselves up here, Chad.
Yeah, one at a time here. No trade potential on any of these, and now they've actually given up a lot of map control, but towards the lower site they go. Bomb on the back, HP advantage now there. Into the window side, they'll trundle, and both of them just clearing out to make sure nobody lying in wait, but down the fireman pole, the vent, the quick rotation coming through, and SDY may be the first to take contact here.
This was a 4 versus 2, a foregone conclusion it felt like as well. Navi had this one in the bag, and now on the back foot, bomb down, and only 3 HP for Electronic. They'll come together, and it's another great shot from Wonderful here. They've got the advantage. Some die young. His days might be numbered as they fall back. They're going to retreat, and now he has to actually try and find his first aggressive kill. Not going to happen, and that's an absolute nightmare for Navi. Well, a little bit of a frustrating start there for Navi. A round in their favor, thrown away. They will force buy back into the second here. The scout on Simple, and what a scout it is. Patsy, he'll be removed from the equation there quite early on. Yeah, down to 35 seconds here. It's actually a bit of a problem, and these choke points are difficult to navigate. Some die young with the 5-7, the perfect weapon to get a couple of kills in that position. 20 seconds here, and here we go. The first kill goes in favor of Magic. That's absolutely massive here. That should be their entrance in towards the upper bomb site. Do they want to take it? They absolutely do. The 5-7, not as strong as I was expecting there, and we will see a lot of kills going in favor of Team Spirit. Perfecto will offer himself up, sacrifice himself to the gods, and it's a 3 versus 1. Another promising round from Navi there. Doesn't work out for them. What? The best backup you could probably ask for, but the AWP...
Get smoked and mollied off here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, window gets cracked open. There's the shot from Simple, now playing ahead of the smoke. Knows he needs to help SDY. Flash is coming forward here. SDY still, well, no longer standing tall. Pats is going to take him, and Simple's AWP's going to grab another. 25 seconds on the clock here.
It's looking quite good for Navi. They definitely need this round to go in their favor. 4-0 start would be a nightmare of sorts. They have the 4 versus 3, but they've had plenty of those even in this map so far. Electronic keeps pulling kills back, and there it is. That should secure things here. It's 10 seconds. Magic's towards the back steps, but not really much of a chance in this one. Bomb is down, and he'll have to sacrifice the round and give it up as we go 3-1. Navi find that first round. They secure the AWP as well. Save the M4. Not the cleanest of rounds, but they'll certainly take it, considering how much freedom Team Spirit had to get down towards Secret there. We'll get behind the silo in the lower bomb site. Call for the cavalry once more. Simple this time. Can't hit the shot, Chad. That's a massive kill from Patsy.
Yeah, they're going to run him down here fast into the site. Electronic needs to deal with this, and the smoke forward. Patsy with the second, and surely the round here. Bit the only one to respond, and he's going to be dealt a dud hand too. Patsy, early X-Factor material right here.
Yeah, so confident as well. A lot of hype around Patsy.
Whether that's with weapons, and the ramifications of that is how much space can possibly be taken to be jarring on the CT side, how much delaying you can do, and oh, nice little adjustment there from Patsy as we're going to catch this on the replay. Diligent too, like leading the pack. It's a backside molly available here. Perfecto is going to get hot under his toes. Oh, but Electronic's just walking straight in. He's been spotted. He might give it away here. Electronic with 2. The conversion, the AK pickup. This one's stalled out right now. They're not going to get past Electronic. 3 kills from him, and he wanted more, but Wonderful eventually stops him at the gate. SDY is just trying to be bait right now on this low HP, just putting himself out there, trying to set Bit up.
Ooh, hasn't gone well. Wonderful hits.
Damage,
a great shot. Yeah, he does inflict a lot of damage towards Chopper. Wonderful at 51 HP as well. They still have 2 players down here. It's Simple, who's been managing to hit these shots, but normally smoked off in this spot. There's Sam Dayong is found. Chopper takes him down, and Simple needs at least 2 here. Finds the first, that's Patsy. Siren will follow shortly after. And here we go. Simple starting to warm up now. 3 versus 2, 20 seconds remaining, and low HP for Wonderful and Magic's. Great sequence there from Simple.
Oh, they need to get this bomb right now. It's down in the middle of the site. There's no time for this. Surely not just another individual round to win this one. And Simple, maybe he's not done just yet. That's going to be the 4th, the 5th of Magic's. The last man standing is just going to have to sit here and wait.
Just when you needed him to step up there, Young scrambling on the bomb side, backs to the wall, and Simple rotates him once again, finds 4 kills, clean as you like as well. Didn't seem to be under any pressure. They didn't have enough utility after expending so much outside, and you can see that's a big, big round for Navi and Simple and Co there, because money's still pretty decent for Team Spirit, but they're starting to be broken at this point. You have to start dropping some weapons over if they want the AWP especially. Yeah,
I think one of the keys in this type of a situation here is the fact that Simple is given all this room to continue to go for these peaks.
To say the very least, he wants to try and get this first kill, but has made the noise of the scope. Patsy should have heard that, but he seems oblivious to it. So that's the first kill. Simple wants a bit more out of this. Just pushing once again. No respect, Chad, and he will be punished by Wonderful. SDY takes his attention away from main just for a second. Did Chopper spot the barrel? Well, doesn't matter. He gets the kill regardless. 3-on-3, and they're right back in the round here.
Well, towards Heaven, lots of space can be taken, but just going to feign those sound cues is Wonderful to creep on in. Bit not going to find any information. It's Electronic who steps on up, so confirmed now. Chopper's going to grab Bit as well, and it's just Perfecto. This is the guy to draw one back towards the hut. They know where he plays.
Yeah, absolutely true. And we do have Siren holding towards the lobby position. He's got the bomb. He needs to be very careful here. Chopper will be leading the way. He'll presumably be dropped here and down towards lower they go. That's a great call from Siren. Drops the Molotov on the fade. And that's the bomb down towards lower, no problem. Perfecto will be aware of that, and I guess he'll go for it.
Well, there's money available here, right? Bit is the current player with the least amount of cash money to the name. He's looking for the orb. Yeah, looking if he can find this AW. But he does have help. SDY springs the trap. Electronic now on the tail, but Siren with the picked up AWP, Bogdan's Law, finds him another kill. So, yeah, Spirit are reading these situations quite well.
They absolutely are.
I'm impressed.
It's perfect so far. Bits does pull one back. The round is not said and done just yet. Hold your horses. Perfecto brings it back to a 3-on-3. 35 seconds here on the clock. Still 2 smokes, a Molotov flashes. Still get the advantage towards Team Spirit at this point. Definitely on a map like Nuke as well. Where have they positioned their chips? There's one player towards lower. That's Bit. Young needs this kill, and he delivers. Flashbang on the follow-up, and Siren. Low HP needs to be very careful. Remember, it was Simple that attacked him up at the start. That was his opportunity, but it is squandered.
After all, here's Siren looking for his 3rd kill of the round right now. They know one towards backside. The cavalry has arrived. Heaven now noted, and SDY will take down one, Perfecto the other, in a round that started so well. Oh, AMAC smokes, I call these. They've smoked lockers, they've smoked over towards main. They're going to try and wrap Heaven, and this is a perfect position. Look at Electronic again. Absolutely sharp stuff as Perfecto looking to lock down the A site. Just 2 more to find. And what started again promising with map control is looking already done and dusted.
Shocking scenes from Electronic as he finds yet another kill here. 4 versus 1. Siren in the upper bomb side, but
that's didn't fall in their favor by any means. Just Siren here, 10 seconds left, and late rounds are something the Spirit have been opting with.
I was going to say, if he gets the bomb down, that's...
Oh, through the flames, through the fire, just into Perfecto again. He'll take those every day of the week.
It is the last round of the half here, and it's a little bit of a weaker approach from Team Spirit. Had the Galils, you get a couple of kills that way, but the positions just look too strong. There'd have to be a fantastic flash at this stage. There's the flash, doesn't yield a kill, and there it is. It's going to be a 4 versus 1.
They're going to come through ramp with multiple players here. The USP good in this position, sure, but the util, there's no smoke. A flash, a HE, a defuse kit, no.
No kit at all. Magix, he knows he has to step up here. Time is up the essence, boys. Start to get stuck in. And there it is, first kill. A lovely one towards Perfecto. A lot more where that came from, though, is required.
Oh, well, Siren's taking Electronic as well. A number advantage here as Bit takes the fight. He's going to get Magix, a headshot from him. Gonna need a couple more as those. Simple tucking in towards the double doors, and Decon currently is where SDY resides. The kills keep coming, and SDY, maybe it truly will be his revenge, grabs the first, but that's all it's going to be. A great start, a free bomb site. The plant comes through, but the retake for back-to-back pistols here.
I can't believe that.
Just through the little peephole. Simple swung across this line of sight a few times now. And there it is. Patsy with the freebie. Perfecto is going to take Chopper down in towards the top side. They go. Wonderful. The young gun needs to step up now with the rifle in the hand. Under the pressure and can't get it done. Perfecto is looking hot to trot. 17 for him.
Yeah, stifling pressure there. Wonderful. Gives his position up by throwing the flashbang as well. A 2-pronged approach, and there it is. Round secured. 3 versus 1. Magic's have to just give it up after playing round from at the start.
Almost essential here. And Patsy, is he going to get flashed through? Looking for a gap.
He's got a bit of a gap there, but Simple to open things up. And my God, he finds 2. The scout, it doesn't connect. And we will see just that body shot come through. 29 HP for Simple. A 5 versus 3. Like we said, a difficult round with those scouts, FAMASs, and they do have a kit, but only one smoke remaining and only 2 players at this point. Simple is having an absolute field day out there. Perfecto, he'll find that penultimate frag, and just Siren, who is on T roof, an interesting position. It was a different situation, perhaps, but maybe not so much right now.
Right, you can't be dropping the ball to one of these because once we get towards the end of play, there could be some issues and issues again. Magic's down towards top, Bit with the opening kill. Smoke hasn't landed quite where he wanted it, but can get the room.
Nice
no,
work.
he can't. That's a great find from Chopper there to draw things level. This is a must-win round from Spirit here if they want to be in some contention. It's not a full invest, but this would be a great one to get them fired up. They've initially cleared it here.
Nah, there it is. Nice work. Good job.
Diligent work, right?
Absolutely.
And that's what I was meaning about SDY, right? If he just does, like, people might overlook that when I say doing your job. Always being diligent, right? Jordan put a nice term out there back in the day. He called it like lazy clears, right?
Sure,
Players who would go through the motions, but they wouldn't have the intent to go for those type of fights.
You're just doing it for the sake. You're not really checking. You haven't fully committed to the corner. You're just looking because you're, I have to check this, right?
So right there, SDY definitely didn't have a lazy clear, and that could have been a real rumbling within the round. Now Chopper's dealt with here, just 2 more to find, and again, likely want to hold on to these investments just to carry through.
And just looking for that outside play, which will be coming through a little bit later than you might expect. But here we go, Molotov to push Patsy back, but he still has a little bit of control there as the full wall of smoke to deploy Electronic to clear out the close corners. And there is a massive gap there. Patsy gets the first, and Wonderful's almost guaranteed to get the second here. He doesn't miss these sort of shots. They know about, okay, they've spotted it. I think they're re-smoking him. Or maybe he does, Chad. He was quite blind, but Chopper will make up for it. Double kill potential, and he converts.
Oh, the fact that they get across, I thought they're getting away with murder here. Chopper makes sure he does exactly that.
Was there a Molotov down? Is that why the smoke had such a massive gap? That's all I can really
it must have been, you either got unforced errors there or you've got forced errors, right? And there was a lot of utility out towards Yard. It didn't catch exactly.
M4 in hand. He's got himself 100 HP, a flashbang in his back pocket. The time, as soon as they open the door, he's guaranteed a kill and the round at this stage, I would say. It's going to be Bits with the low HP, trying to just find 1 kill. Not meant to be.
Button this one up, close it quickly, or does Team Spirit have a bit of a comeback? And that is a comeback from Wonderful. Aggressive towards ramp, showing Simple exactly how it's done. And Bit looking for space. He's been found, and Chopper almost making a mare, does get the kill. So 2 openings here for Spirit. Looking to get double digits. Looking to turn their fate around, and Electronic peppers away. They know this position noted now, and Patsy, cheeky beaky, might get him for free. 2 of them, the lineup, they're almost doubled up for him there. Perfecto walked in. SDY gets the kill back. Wonderful. Onto Electronic, and all it will be is SDY, the last man standing, to stall this one out.
Okay, well, that's the question answered there, Chad. Has Wonderful got the minerals inside him to go for those sort of picks against Simple, and he delivers him a taste of his own medicine. And boy, is it ever bitter. They know of it, though. They're aware. They can't spend too much time sniffing him out.
Oh,
nice work from Chopper.
Well, gives himself up. That's a big kill for Chopper back in here. Smoke out from the door. The util's going to be a big question mark on this retake. Couple of flashes. HE in the mix. Kits are plenty right now. 5-on-4. Bomb halfway gone, and coming through the vents is Siren. Oof, it's been tapped. Bomb's been tapped. Electronics grab 1. They have to push forward here. The kills are back. No one's on the defuse right now. Patsy's found the final kill. The defuse. Is there going to be time for this? It's going to be tight.
I think they've got it.
Just!
Yeah, it's a huge, huge round. And once again, Chad, it's the exact same outcome.
Pretty unusual to say. And he's under the pump right here.
Yeah, that's a huge kill from Electronic. Would love to see that from his POV as Wonderful does go down. And after that great previous one, to give this round up and allow Navi to find map point on Team Spirit's pick, that would be disappointing. The money would be okay for another buy, so that's not really an issue, but the round's not done yet. Magix will pull one back. A huge scalp to take as well. That's Electronic. 4 versus 3, and they get down towards Secret.
Let's just get Bit a gun, though. That's if I'm Bit, that's what I'm thinking right now.
He's got the Glock armor. Okay.
It's a classic. It's a special. But we'd love to find him a rifle here. He's still a number on the board, and that's one of the bigger issues right now for Spirit.
Glamour.
Well, he can plant. At least we know exactly what Bit's role is going to be in this round. There'll be no covering for a Bit. You will be getting the bomb down, and we will protect you.
I guess the most destructive weapon of them all, the C4. So we'll see what he can do with it. Try and get that down quickly, but the retakes
could be a timing here.
Have been Spirit's forte here, and you're absolutely right. It's up to Chopper, but some die young. Puts him in the grave, and 4 versus 2. I dare say this retake won't be as successful as the previous.
Bit is playing for the round win, something ridiculous. Magix has the secondary over towards ramp right now, but the action is all towards Yard. Electronic has multiple members behind him here to help on out.
Wonderful, setting himself up for another aggressive play. This time delivers once again. Young removes, and he wants a second bite of the cherry here. We'll see whether he can actually deliver. His teammate Patsy goes down. They know Wonderful's still in the vicinity. Can they find him? Great shot here from the young Orpa. 2 versus 2. Has he done enough? It might not be. The Deagle look poised for another headshot there.
Here
yes,
we got J-Raz on the cinematics.
Oh, excellent. Shout out to Jay.
We've got Rushley doing the 1s and 2s, and we've got maybe Magic's doing exactly that in a 1-on-2.
Well, he'll have to find this first kill. I dare say he might do. Smoke towards Squeaky. The swing comes round, and that's going to be it.
But still no call coming through. Patsy looking like he's going to have some action, though.
He needs at least one here. There it is. He can actually get out of this situation as well, but he wants a second go. Perfecto will punish him for it, and it's going to be a long take on the other side of the map with the bomb as well. Young Electronic leading the charge here, and the CTs are getting overwhelmed. They're falling back towards CT spawn, and sure, even when it's just him against the rifles, there's a smoke towards the double doors. The Siren, he's made the call, and remember, Chopper's tucked away as well, but he hasn't found much damage yet. The T's are starting to flood in, and Chopper does find the kill required. They know he's towards Carl, though, can't find the second. 3 versus 2, 10 seconds remaining.
The flank, no one's looking at the flank.
Exactly. Wonderful, can't hit the shot though, Chad, and there it is. It does come through. They've got to plant the bomb still. It does go down, but still another advantage here for Team Spirit. They've pulled it right back.
Well, simple Perfecto here, 2-on-2 situation, locked in towards the side. The P250 needs to strike as both players, or both sides have someone who's low. Peppered, Wonderful's through. He's been able to juke past right now. He's going to get Perfecto.
No way.
It's just Simple left in a 1-on-2. He's grabbed the first and a second headshot for Simple there.
And SDY low, and they've got a 3-man stack towards this A bomb site. 5 players from Navi committed, Chad. They've got no other option but to keep going with this.
Yeah, this is a nightmare now, right? If they can get across cleanly and take some of these aim duel fights, that's okay.
I don't like
but
it at
they're
all.
so low, they're just going to get peppered. How has Electronic gotten that? Mac 10 at range onto Patsy. Okay, well, they're in, they're across, but they still need to get control of this bomb site here. Wonderful's being found by Perfecto, continuing to have impact in back-to-back maps. And, well, the boost over the top. Magic's trying to finish what he started. Bit's gone down.
Oh, we're not done yet. That's for sure. I think there's another couple of kills here for the CTs. That might decide it, though. Good grenade kill from Simple. And what looked to be a very uncomfortable situation, Chad. You have to say 4 players surviving.
When you take damage to scouts and pistols and you try and cross long, one well-placed flash, and they're in. And, well, speaking of in, we're into some big Simple. Just going to stat pad a little bit there. The Mac 10 slays 3.
Yeah.
That's great for him. He's got 4.9k. Electronic going to come through as well. Just going to let these two lead the charge, look for all the frags. Now that Wonderful has been noted.
Well, like we said, it was looking like a heavy long approach, and that's classic Navi style. They've been doing this for years, getting this long control, sending everyone through, and the flashbang's going to be dropped here. Wonderful. He's completely affected, and actually maybe isolated at this point. He has to give up his position. 14 HP, make it 0. Young will finish him off, and that's a perfect little set piece to flush the sniper out, and they've got all the control in the world now. Taking 50 damage on SDY. Patsy with his grenades once again, trying to inflict serious damage here. Could actually connect. There's the first. Second, there it is. And now they actually have a fighting chance here. Good utility from Team Spirit so far.
Oh, hot toes right now for Electronic. He's going to be found. Patsy on a bit of a reaggress there. More util dump towards the site, but now both teams almost completely out of utility. Just a couple of flashes of Molly in the play, and that is Perfecto. Pushes forward. Bit's got one as well. Chopper onto the trade. It's just 2 standing. Bit, he's got to get it done, and Magix will close it down. That's going to be the first round for Spirit, and it didn't start great with the... So that's a great response here, but the attack appears to still be coming. So Siren to be tested, yet to get a kill, but still early stages. This would be his chance to light up the scoreboard.
A good position. Oh, the missed flash there, and it's going to be definitely a kill here. It's a little discombobulating for Navi. Not really sure where to look. Chopper still alive in his car position. Looks good for a second. Does at least 60 damage there towards SDY, and we have a 3 versus 3. You'd kind of give this towards Navi in terms of advantage. Very difficult to retake this bomb site. In terms of grenades, nothing on the CT side, Chad, but they do have kits, and I dare say it's worth a go. And here it comes through the middle doors. They do a double smoke, presumably.
So there's a chance on this.
And Wonderful, like you said, the back plat position. Siren not with the best gun. And he will be found out, but does a boatload of damage at 99 towards Bit. Electronic hit for 55, and in towards the B side they go. The first no-scope connects, and we needed a little bit more, Chad, to get a bit more excited. But there it is, 4-on-3, round pretty much done once again for the same reasons we already stated in the previous. And might as well be looking for those exits once again.
Poor Siren right there. There's only a few weapons that I would say would be worse for the job than how he found himself having to fight B2B with that.
With a little.
Yeah, and a lot of damage, great, but with a Famis, maybe he gets one, maybe that buys some time. Chopper with a little bit of a fight will take down Perfecto here.
Bit is in a very dangerous position, and a missed shot from Wonderful. That would be everything, but at least gets the information towards the B players. We can see we have got Wonderful, getting that first kill. Siren, unfortunately, can't do much at all on his chopper. Same story, it's that B bomb site. It's just over. A lot of presence towards A. They were going for that long retake on the CT side, but it was too late. Bit was already out towards middle, and even though he was spotted, he was just too late. He gained too much ground on the map, and it's such a nuisance to deal with. B splits like that, horrible.
Double AWPs are out now. Wonderful and Patsy are donning either or.
And this is going to be Wonderful finding that first kill. Against his... He's been very good at tucking himself into these advantageous positions. This time towards shore, but he actually is going to swing off it a little bit. Does he go for the kill top and middle? It sounds suggestive, Will. I'm not going to lie.
We're in the future right now, Henry.
There it is.
He's pushed through towards the T side, so they're trying to funnel them towards this AWP of Patsy here, over towards the car position.
They are, but it's still a lot of responsibility. One player here, sure, he's got the AWP, but he needs at least a kill. And then to try and stay alive for a good 10 seconds afterwards. And he'll get nothing but looks at things. Being surrounded, it's bit to take him down. Huge frag, 3-on-2, and the CT is left in disarray once again.
This moment, if I'm Navi, I'm expecting something that's a bit more tonal, right? For them to be able to force the issue here, take a fight, exactly like this. Right, you need to start dictating, and the fact that Wonderful's happy to take that fight, Simple now in the grave, a 4-on-5 situation for him to sit back and stomach. Long control being contested here. SDY lucky to be alive. In the space, the bit's been taken, and the headshots going to follow through. Good shot there from Magix at range. Patsy, Wombo combo. You run into my AWP now.
Well, this will be 9-2, but we'll see whether Siren can keep this one clean. The smoke will fade, the fight will come in, and Perfecto is dropped. And as we mentioned, Sumda Young, he'll be waiting on 7 HP and just trying to hold on to the AWP. Cash, of course, is very strong on the T side. Maybe he can just go for some damage here. Likely he dies regardless.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a rough spot to find himself in here. Chopper, he's not going to want to take a third AWP, is he?
He really has, but I still believe in Siren. I think he can cause some damage here, especially the AK-47. Gets one through the smoke. Not the target he was aiming for, but it'll certainly count. And Magix, that's towards long. Sumda Young will meet his maker.
At some point, you got to go for these, though, right?
True.
You have to start going for some of these retakes.
I think you have to. I think you were dead on there, Chad. I think this is the round you can't just say, let's just save our weapons. It's too far gone. Let's give it a go. Try and do some damage, which Chopper has done. He'll be aware of that. The default plan. And it's obviously going to be difficult, but the retakes on Nuke were stellar. If they can replicate that form, there's a chance.
There's a bit of time here as well. So they're biting it. There's a kit. The flash comes over.
Not good enough.
Didn't come over at all. What am I talking about? Bits got one, Simple the other here, and just the last man standing, the AWP, looking to save, looking to do some damage.
He can't. Oh, I spoke too soon. Simple will be trying to remove him from the equation, and Mr. Wonderful, he is out. As we'll see, double digits here for Navi. A difficult round to swallow there, and they still had cash. It wasn't like a be-all and end-all round. Team Spirit could afford to go for that retake. We like that decision. Good to see, but didn't work out from the flashbang. Just not quite effective enough.
No, I don't think it even went over the wall. You know, I'm talking about it going over. They didn't even make it the distance right there.
Kind of limped in, didn't it?
Yeah. This could be a bit of a standoff here. Is around the corner of the smoke. Magix needs to clear his angles as we're going in towards B. Siren to be tested again. We've seen this corner once before. He's grabbed 2 kills. This time he's stopping them before they can get too far into the site. Simple has got one back. Magix eventually deals with Perfecto, and now it's a 2-on-3 situation.
Well, make it one. Just Sumda Young, quite far removed from the situation right now, but still in with a shout. It's not completely done and dusted, considering there's a double AWP set up here. One missed shot does give him the opportunity. So, creeping his way towards the back platform, and that's the shot we're looking for, Chad.
The jump across, there you go, with a 360 for style points. Henry, do you think SD-wise? No, he doesn't. I was going to say, do you think he's got this one?
It's a little bit all over the place here, but Perfecto trying to bait out any sort of grenade or reaction. Here it comes, a drop down. Oh, that's the bait and switch. It worked out for them. Showing that presence towards middle, taking the attention away from CT spawn. Electronic jumps down, and now that kill could have secured the round, but Magix will hold on to it as usual. Patsy responds in kind, and it's actually going to be an advantage towards Team Spirit.
All right, well, the retake situation on now. Magic's making his way out with that AWP, overseeing business of Wonderful from behind. Short control to be taken, and Simple needs to hit this one. Siren deletes him from the server. They know towards CT spawn, and just continuing to collect these kills one after the other. Fall into the hands of Spirit there. Bit's the only one to put up resistance on the retake, and the double AWPs can be preserved.
Wow, they threw the actual
hinge smoke from long door and then molly cat to take it. So they got long control to take mid, and now they've got short. So things looking good for Spirit here.
Yeah, it absolutely is. What a start. Flushing Simple out. It's down to that utility once again. It's granted them a few rounds at Electronic. It's been bought some space here, and this is a key duel. Wonderful needs to be careful here. That's the P250. And yeah, it's got the kill as well. 5 versus 3 as the CTs are pushed back toward the B side. Say CTs is singular, just Bit here now.
Oh, well, Facto tries to save him out here, but Bit maybe doesn't need any saving. 2 kills for him. He's under a lot of pressure, and Magic's will find the final. It's just electronic now, and he stopped the bomb. Oh, it was looking good.
Simple just trying to get some information. He's spamming off some USP shots as he jumps across. Grenades being exchanged at this stage, and no real damage towards the terrorists until we do see Simple open things up through the door. That's going to be Chopper, and now they'll start to reposition. Ideally, Simple wants to get towards A and start challenging as they make their way up towards shorts.
Oh, they're trying to be quick about this one here, trying to get ahead of the rotation that's coming on through a bit. Not going to be able to do a whole lot from this position. Molly is going to force him back into a bit more of an aggressive line. The flash to try and help him as well, and that's a huge shot from Bit. Wonderful in the dirt here, a 3-on-5 situation. This was just a force spy coming out of Navi, and the kills are they going to keep on coming.
Well, it's going to be Perfecto and Co towards short, and another kill goes in favor of Navi. 5 versus 2, and we'll see them actually getting chopped down the sides. It's going to be Patsy and Magic answering back here. Is it going to be enough? It might be. Magic's trying to hold on here, and it's going to be the scout to try and close things out. Oh. It sounds like a defuse is already happening, so yes, I think he's pulled it off, and there it is, SDY. That's a bit of intel.
He wasn't spotted on the jump either.
There's the kill, but like I said, he doesn't have to go for that first shot. That's the bomb. And now he really is delivering here, looking towards long. At least there's not too much presence here. It's the M4 from Bit. Couple of standard smokes and the Molotov towards CT spawn. If he gets one, the round's done, I would say, but there's a chance he might not get anything out of this. Gets the ding towards Wonderful. Rebuy some space. Flashbang comes in.
He's across now. Wonderful's low. He could easily blow this one over. Bomb's getting planted. The rotations here, they're pinned on in towards the site right now. As Spirit, they're going to need to find their way out of this. They have very little room and less now. Bit and Electronic both strike. Magic's has one back here, 6 points of health to his name. He's in a lot of trouble. Have to hit some absolute bangers in the first. Not too bad. Perfecto put down to 9. He even got the kill on Electronic.
He's looking very good today. And in terms of the setup, 4 towards middle at least, so it can be interesting pressure, but with 3 CTs there, you can't imagine a world where they give this one up. You'd have to take something very special indeed, and that's the start of it perhaps, as we'll see the first kill from that Tech 9 come through. Bit and Perfecto need to light them up here, but this is actually getting out of control. 3 versus 3, the Tech 9s are doing serious work. They actually have the advantage, Chad.
That should not have happened. Electronic, what happened right there? Looked the wrong way. Caught with the pants down, and now they have to try and retake this situation. The bomb's just been planted and not looking and not checking the corners once more. Simple's dead, and what should have been a gimme. Smoke from Pit. He had like a super geeky lineup, and I knew that there was a similar one.
I've seen Elise do it from outside long doors. That's about it as well, I think.
Yeah, that to me seems like Magic's has been in the lab. He's
I think a lot of people will be taking notes of that one. That's a really sick little sequence, a little one-man execute that gets full mid control and pushes the CTs back. Speaking of that, it will be Wonderful dispatching of the opposition here. Beautiful. 3 kills with the Glock, and he'll be very happy with that. He's had a great showing here, even though the scoreline's been skewed in favor of Navi. The players you'd like to show up for this team, Magic's and of course Wonderful. He's looked great. Patsy a little bit quieter than we'd like. I know you're a big fan of him. You've been telling me all week this is the guy to look out for.
I've already bled 30 seconds off the clock and haven't used any utility whatsoever. Sure. Just one piece from Magic's. As I say that, more is slowly being deployed. U2 over long and just straight out. Waltzing out into SDY's domain. Great little check there from Magic's. A number advantage here to turn the screws on Simple on A, who, well, he's not on his own, but he may as well be with the position he finds himself in.
Oh, not the MP9.
Yeah, that's what I mean. What's Electronic meant to defend with an MP9 from sight while the orb's stuck in no man's land? Simple had to have his head on a swivel right there. And this is the 8th round for Spirit.
I feel like Bit can do some damage here, though. They don't seem to be fully aware of its presence. But it looks like he yields, and he will be falling back to save the weapon. But still, there was maybe a chance for a couple of kills, but a 5-on-2. I like this booster. You don't see this too often. Could be smoked out, though, but you have to walk out first before you can actually get that smoke deployed. And unfortunately for Patsy, he didn't see it coming. As I said, not very common. And that's a nice, clean kill.
Yeah, for the T's, you'd like to get that Molotov you see a lot thrown, right? So you can make sure you don't have to do the hard clear on the right hand of the doors. It's about eliminating the amount of angles that you have to deal with here. So now, the 3 more players need to hit the deck for Team Spirit to lose their 15th round to Navi here. And Simple, the big man on campus, was hanging out towards the ramp. It was all a ruse. They're going to peek on in. More information given, and the bomb has been dropped. Electronic is in the mid doors, in the mid round, and the second kill is even nicer. Magic's trying to find some space. He does have a kill onto Perfecto for sure. But this one is looking dire as he's going to get the 1G, Henry. Yeah.
And time is ticking away, Chad. In terms of map control, 2 towards long, 2 middle. bomb on the former. Nice Molotov here, but not quite deep enough to really cause any trouble towards Simple.
They're just getting stalled out right now. They can't go long because of Simple's ult. They can't go short because of the utility, and they try to push through. There's two players here. SDY onto Patsy. Just 3 more kills for them to find now. Navi looking to pick up their opening game here at ESL
nice
Pro League. 16-9, the 2-0. It's imminent now. Just Siren, last man standing, and there it is. Bit's going to take him down in there. Navi.